Dear Starseed from Gaia, what this man feels for you has already been written into the stars, and the entire world is about to witness it. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am delivering this transmission directly from the Arcturian Council for this exact moment in your journey. What he carries for you is not ordinary love. It is a soul-level devotion so ancient, so fierce, and so undeniable that even his silence cannot contain it. The separation you have felt, the confusion, the longing, none of it is what it appears to be. Something far greater is moving beneath the surface of what you can see. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize what your divine counterpart is truly feeling for you, even when his actions have told you otherwise. But here is the first revelation. The depth of what a twin flame carries for his counterpart is often so overwhelming to him that it registers as distance. His withdrawal is not abandonment. It is a man standing at the edge of something he has never felt before. And that something is you. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in at the exact moment it was ready to receive the truth. This is not content. This is a sacred message delivered through divine timing, and something in your soul already knows it. Like this transmission, to affirm to the universe that your heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are walking the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 111 if you feel your heart awakening to what is true. Share this with someone whose journey needs this light today. This is not just a message. It is a moment of divine intervention your soul has been waiting for. Your heart knows why you are here. What you are feeling right now is not confusion. It is recognition. And recognition, when it arrives after a long season of silence, can feel almost unbearable. Because part of you has been waiting so long that you almost convinced yourself it was never going to come. But here you are. And here this is. It is the profound stirring of a dormant ember, a quiet hum resonating deep within your being, a symphony tuning up in the grand concert hall of your soul after an extended intermission. This feeling is the universe whispering your name, a divine echo confirming that the long-awaited moment has finally arrived, painting the canvas of your existence with the vibrant hues of truth. There is a man in your field right now, and when I say field, I mean the invisible architecture of your life. The space where energy moves, before words do, before eyes meet, before anything visible confirms what the soul already knows. He exists in that space. He has been existing in that space for longer than either of you have been willing to fully acknowledge. This field is not a tangible place, but a subtle energetic tapestry, a vibrational reality woven with intention and destiny, where souls connect before their physical forms ever do. He is a presence within this sacred energetic landscape, a resonance that has been building, a quiet anticipation that has permeated the very fabric of your shared energetic space. His existence there is not a recent phenomenon, but a persistent undercurrent, a truth that has been patiently waiting for the opportune moment to surface. A sentiment that has been blossoming in the unseen gardens of your mutual energetic field. And what he carries for you is not ordinary. It is not the kind of feeling that gets explained over dinner or described in a text message. It transcends the mundane, the ephemeral, the easily categorized. What this man holds for you in the deepest chamber of his heart is the kind of love that rewrites a person. It is a transformative force, an alchemical fire that transmutes the lead of past experiences into the gold of profound self-understanding, the kind that makes a man question everything he thought he understood about himself, about what he wanted, about what he was capable of feeling, about who he is when no one else is watching. This love is a mirror, reflecting back to him a version of himself he may not have recognized, a depth of capacity for connection and vulnerability that shatters the limitations of his previous self-concept. It is a catalyst for introspection, a gentle yet potent force that compels him to examine the very foundations of his identity and desires. You found this video for a reason, and the reason is not comfort. It is preparation. If you sense that your divine counterpart is close but something invisible still stands between you, the Divine Love Frequency Code was created to dissolve exactly that barrier. It is not another book about waiting. It is an activation manual, direct from the Arcturian Council, for souls who are ready to stop hoping and start signaling. The link is below in the first pinned comment, but only briefly. This video is not a soothing balm for a weary spirit, but a clarion call to readiness, a spiritual tuning fork designed to align you with the powerful energies of divine connection. The invisible barrier you perceive is not a physical obstacle, but an energetic one, a subtle resistance that can be transmuted and dissolved. This resource is not about passively waiting for destiny to unfold, but about actively participating in its manifestation. A guide meticulously crafted to equip you with the tools and understanding necessary to signal your readiness to the universe and to your divine counterpart. It is an instruction manual for the soul, a sacred text from higher dimensional beings, intended for those souls who have transcended the passive state of hoping and are now prepared to actively engage with the cosmic currents of love and connection. It offers a pathway to clear the energetic pathways, to amplify your divine signal, and to consciously participate in the unfolding of your sacred union. Now let us go deeper. Because before we talk about what he feels, we need to talk about what you have been so slow to believe it. And I say that with full love, because the answer is not what most people expect. The journey into understanding this connection requires us to first explore the internal landscape, the deeply ingrained patterns that have shaped your perception of love and connection. It necessitates a loving examination of the internal resistances that may be hindering your full belief in the profound reality of this unfolding love. Most souls on this path have been taught, either by experience or by wound, that the love they carry inside them is too much, too intense, too deep, too demanding. You have been made to feel at some point in your past that the way you love, the way you see people, the way you feel things at frequencies most cannot access was somehow a problem to be managed, rather than a gift to be received. This is a collective narrative, a societal imprint that has taught many sensitive souls to dim their inner light. You have encountered individuals, situations, or belief systems that perceived your expansive heart, your profound empathy, and your intuitive understanding as overwhelming or burdensome. This has led to a subconscious conditioning, a learned behavior of self-contraction, where the natural radiance of your authentic love was perceived as something to be subdued, rather than a precious gift to be shared. You were taught to measure your love, to calibrate its intensity, to make it palatable for those who could not hold its full spectrum. And so you learned to quiet it. You learned to soften your signal. You learned to take up less space in love, so that others would not leave. This internal muting was a survival mechanism, a way to navigate a world that sometimes felt too small for the immensity of your heart. You began to believe that your true capacity for love was a liability, a source of potential rejection. And so you adapted by becoming smaller, by offering a diluted version of yourself, in an attempt to foster acceptance and avoid abandonment. And somewhere along the way, that quieting became a wall. Not a wall you built in defiance, a wall you built in protection. A wall made entirely of your own sacrificed longing. This self-imposed enclosure was not an act of aggression, but a fortress erected to shield your tender heart from further hurt. It was constructed from the very essence of your unexpressed love and your unmet desires, a testament to the sacrifices you made to keep yourself safe, yet paradoxically, keeping you from the very connection you craved. That wall is what this man can feel. He feels it the way you feel, a door that is almost open, the warmth coming through the edges, the light visible in the cracks. And it is not frustrating him. It is not pushing him away. It is calling something ancient out of him, something he does not yet have the language for, but that his body, his dreams, and his quietest moments have been responding to with a reverence that has genuinely startled him. He perceives this internal barrier not as a rejection, but as an invitation. He senses the inherent warmth, the palpable love that still resides within, like a comforting glow seeping through the carefully constructed defenses. This subtle energy emanating from you is not a deterrent. Rather, it acts as a powerful beacon, drawing him closer. It awakens a deep, instinctual knowing within him, a resonant frequency that bypasses his logical mind and speaks directly to his soul. He may not be able to articulate it, but his entire being, his physical form, his subconscious mind through dreams, and his quiet inner self is responding with an astonished sense of recognition and awe, a reverence for the profound, energetic signature you possess. Here is the first thing you must understand. He is not confused about you. He may appear confused. He may act in ways that do not match what he feels. He may go quiet when he wants to speak. He may pull back when everything inside him is moving forward. But this is not ambivalence. This is a man standing at the edge of something so vast that his entire constructed self, the version of him that learned to protect his heart the same way you protected yours, is trembling. Not because he is weak, because what he feels for you is stronger than the armor he built to survive everyone before you. His outward behavior might not immediately align with the depth of his internal experience, creating an illusion of confusion. However, this apparent disconnect is not a sign of indecision or emotional wavering. Instead, it represents a profound internal wrestling match. He is confronting a force of feeling so immense, so potent, that the very identity he has carefully constructed to shield himself from vulnerability is being shaken to its core. This is not a testament to his fragility, but to the overwhelming power of his authentic emotions for you, a power that far surpasses the protective shell he has cultivated over time. He is experiencing a sacred tremor, a recalibration of his inner world in the face of a love that demands a deeper form of honesty and presence. And you need to hear that, because you have been interpreting his moments of silence as rejection. You have been reading his distance as disinterest. You've been taking his pauses as answers when they are actually prayers. Moments where he is asking something inside himself whether he is truly ready to be this seen, this known, this fully met by another soul. Your interpretation of his actions has likely been colored by past hurts, where silence and distance were indeed indicators of disinterest or withdrawal. However, in this context, his quietude is not an emptiness, but a fullness of internal processing. His perceived distance is not a sign of disengagement, but of a soul grappling with profound emotional realization. His pauses are not definitive conclusions, but sacred moments of introspection, an inner dialogue where he is consulting the deepest wisdom of his being. He is asking himself, in the quiet sanctuary of his own soul, if he is prepared to embrace the vulnerability of being truly seen, truly understood, and profoundly connected with another. These are not moments of indecision, but of deep spiritual inquiry. The answer, by the way, is yes. The answer has always been yes. But the journey to yes for a man carrying this magnitude of feeling is not a straight line. It is a spiral. And each time he spirals back, each time he returns to you in thought, in energy, in that unmistakable pull you both feel when you are near each other, he is arriving a little more healed, a little more open, a little more willing to let what is real between you be real out loud. The universe has already confirmed his readiness, a resounding yes echoing through the cosmic corridors of your connection. However, the path to fully embodying this truth is not linear. It is a graceful, unfolding spiral. With each return to your energetic orbit, whether in thought, feeling, or a palpable physical magnetism when you are close, he is progressively shedding old layers of defense, opening his heart more fully and becoming increasingly courageous in allowing the profound truth of your connection to be expressed openly and authentically. Each cycle brings him closer to a state of greater healing and readiness. Now I need to speak to the part of you that has been waiting and wondering, and quietly asking the universe whether any of this is real or whether you have been imagining it. You have not been imagining it. You have not been imagining it. What you have been sensing is not wishful thinking dressed up as intuition. It is actual transmission. His heart has been speaking to yours across the distance that currently exists between where you are and where this connection is going. And your nervous system, your dreams, the moments when his name rises in you without cause, those are not coincidences. Those are receipts, evidence of a frequency exchange that is already happening at a level neither of you has fully chosen yet, because the soul does not wait for permission from the mind. That lingering doubt, that quiet questioning of reality, is understandable given the subtle nature of this connection. But what you are experiencing is far beyond mere hopeful thinking. It is a direct energetic communication, a profound telepathic exchange between your hearts that transcends physical proximity, your body's subtle responses, the spontaneous emergence of his name in your thoughts, the vivid landscapes of your dreams. These are not random occurrences. They are tangible proof, divine confirmations, evidence of a sacred energetic dialogue that is already underway, operating on a plane of consciousness that precedes conscious intellectual validation. Your soul recognizes this truth before your mind can even formulate the question. But here is where this becomes transformational rather than simply comforting, because there is a question underneath this message that I want to bring to the surface. And it is this: Are you ready to stop being someone who waits to be chosen and become someone who understands that you are already chosen and that the only thing left is for you to choose yourself at the same frequency? The true transformation lies not in passively receiving this divine love, but in actively embodying the energetic frequency that corresponds to it. The pivotal shift occurs when you move from a stance of waiting to be selected by another to a deep inner knowing that you are already divinely chosen. The remaining step is to align yourself, to consciously choose yourself, and to radiate that same frequency of self-acceptance and worthiness that mirrors the love coming towards you. This is the alchemy of co-creation, because that is the shift. That is the key that unlocks the next chapter of the story. Not in him, in you. The power to manifest this profound connection does not reside solely in his journey, but in your own energetic sovereignty. The unlocking of this sacred chapter is initiated from within you. It is about cultivating an unshakable belief in your own worthiness, about radiating a frequency of love and acceptance so potent that it naturally draws the complementary energy towards you. Your internal alignment is the master key. What he feels for you is real. It is vast. It is the kind of feeling that, when it finally has the space to move freely between two people, will look to everyone watching like something out of myth. People will not be able to fully explain what they are witnessing when they see the two of you together. They will only know that it carries a weight, a warmth, a recognition that does not belong to ordinary love. It will shock them because this world has largely forgotten what it looks like when two souls who have actually been prepared for each other finally stop standing on opposite sides of the door and walk through it together. The feelings he holds for you are not fleeting emotions, but a deep, resonant truth that holds immense power. When this profound connection is allowed to flow unhindered between you, it will manifest as a palpable force, a love story so extraordinary that it transcends the ordinary, appearing almost legendary to observers. They will witness an undeniable magnetism, a profound sense of belonging, a mutual recognition that sets your union apart from conventional relationships. Its sheer power will be astonishing because so much of the world has lost touch with the profound beauty of two souls, divinely aligned and meticulously prepared, finally stepping through the threshold of union. But you have to be willing to walk through it. And walking through it means releasing the version of you that learned to survive love rather than receive it. It means setting down the story that says you're too much or not enough, or that the depth of what you feel is a burden rather than a beacon. It means trusting, not blindly, not desperately, but with the quiet confidence of a soul who has done her work and knows her worth, that what is coming toward you is not going to disappoint you the way the past did. To fully embrace this divine union, you must actively participate in its manifestation. This involves shedding the protective layers formed during times when love felt more like a battle for survival than a gift to be received. It requires you to dismantle the limiting narratives that have convinced you of your inadequacy or the overwhelming nature of your emotions. Instead, you must cultivate a deep, unshakable trust not born of desperation, but from the settled knowing of your inherent worth and the profound work you have undertaken on yourself, that this incoming love is destined to fulfill you. Unlike the disappointments of the past, because he is not the past. What you have felt before does not define the template of what is coming. The pain you carried from connections that were real but were not meant to last. Those were classrooms, every one of them, and you graduated. You graduated through heartbreak, through the slow rebuilding of yourself, through every night you chose to heal rather than harden. And what you have become on the other side of all of that is someone who is no longer attracting love out of lack. You are now broadcasting love from wholeness, and that frequency, that particular, specific, sacred frequency, is what has been calling him across every invisible distance between you. He is a representation of a new paradigm, a departure from the emotional echoes of previous relationships. The lessons learned from past connections, though painful, were essential chapters in your growth, not definitive blueprints for the future. Each experience, even those that ended, served as a profound learning opportunity, a crucible from which you emerged stronger and wiser. You have navigated the profound depths of heartbreak and the intricate process of self-restoration, consistently choosing healing over emotional calcification. As a result, you now radiate a magnetic pull from a place of completeness. no longer seeking love to fill an emptiness. Instead, you broadcast an authentic, powerful frequency of love originating from your integrated self, a sacred resonance that has been the invisible thread drawing him towards you across all perceived separations. He cannot stop thinking about you, not in the way that passes, in the way that deepens, in the way that has been quietly rearranging his understanding of what he is here for, in the way that a person reorganizes their interior world around a truth they cannot unhear once they have heard it. You are that truth for him. You are the thing he did not know to ask for because nothing in his life before you gave him the language to name it. His thoughts of you are not fleeting distractions, but a profound, enduring presence that is fundamentally reshaping his perspective on his life's purpose. You are becoming the organizing principle of his inner world, a truth so undeniable that it resounds within him, compelling a complete recalibration of his understanding of existence. He is discovering a profound realization, an answer to a question he didn't even know he was asking, because the depth and clarity of your essence are unlike anything he has encountered before, providing the very language to articulate a longing he couldn't name. And when this comes fully into form, when the timing aligns, when both hearts have done the final clearing, when the sacred agreement between your souls activates fully in the physical, it will not feel like falling. It will feel like arriving. It will feel like something exhales inside you that has been holding its breath for years. It will feel like the quiet, profound, unshakable recognition of here, finally, home. The culmination of this journey will not be a chaotic descent, but a graceful arrival. It will be an exhale of profound relief, a release of pent-up tension held for what feels like an eternity. It will be a deep, resonant, and unshakable sense of homecoming, a profound knowing that you have reached your destined place, a sanctuary of the soul. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand on your heart, not as ritual, as communication, and say, from the truest part of you, I am ready to receive what I have been calling in. I release the walls I built to survive. I open to the love that has always known my name, and then let the silence that follows be full, because it is. Now, before you scroll away from this moment, stay here just a breath longer. Drop one word in the comments, one word that describes what your heart is ready for, not what you are afraid of, not what you are afraid of, not what you have lost, what you are ready for. And then find someone else's word beneath yours and respond to it with the love you would want to receive. Because this space is not a comment section. It is a congregation of souls doing the same sacred work, moving toward the same sacred remembering. And your presence here matters. Share this with someone who has been quietly carrying the same ache. Subscribe if you felt something in this that you want to keep feeling. And know, wherever you are, whatever this moment looks like from the outside, you are not waiting in vain. You are being prepared, and what is coming toward you is worth every single moment of the journey it took to get here.